Very often, when a family member becomes blind, the person's disability also affects other members of their household. Families are pushed deeper into the seemingly inescapable cycle of poverty because, along with the blind person's inability to work, their caregivers too have to forfeit paid jobs. This is one such story of the millions of people who live with needless blindness in such communities. Putali Basel is an 85-year-old person whose blindness affected her entire family, her sister-in-law Suntali and granddaughter-in-law Kabita. One day, a Tej Kohli and Ruit screening team arrived on their doorstep and identified Putali's cataracts. Putali was subsequently invited for her free surgery at the Tej Kohli and Ruit Foundation Outreach Microsurgical Eye Camp in Doramba, held in March 2022.
देखे छैन मान्छेको अनुहार देखिएन छैन त्यो कालो रुममा झलक दिली त्यही रातो देख्छु अब एकछिनमा बिसुर हुन्छु तै उतै थामा उसमा केमा जाँदा छोरी बुइनले नातिले डोर्याएर लान्छन् डोर्याएर ल्याउँछन् टोइलेटबाट जेठी बुहारी त घर बसेर उनी गोष्ठ घर गर्दा गर्दै ठिक छ उसलाई नि.
However, when the day of the surgery arrived, Suntali and Putali, both unable to take a break from their work or household duties, were unable to bring her to the camp. Not to be deterred and determined to cure every patient they have identified for cataract blindness, a team from the Tej Kohli and Ruit Foundation travelled to Putali's house. They brought along a local health assistant from the village to counsel the family. After almost an hour of convincing, Kabita decided to forfeit 2 days of paid wage for her great-grandmother-in-law's sake. After Suntali hastily readied Putali, Kabita carried her grandmother-in-law on her back to take her to the waiting Tej Kohli and Ruit Foundation vehicle. Putali's 7-minute life-changing sight restoration surgery was conducted by Dr Sanduk Ruit, co-founder of the Tej Kohli and Ruit Foundation, in the presence of co-founder Mr Tej Kohli, a philanthropist who believes in investment in sight restoration programs as a catalyst to reduce poverty. The next day, Putali's patches were removed by co-founders Dr Ruit and Mr Kohli, along with 332 others who had all received the second chance to sight with the Tej Kohli and Ruit Foundation in Doramba, Nepal. Living with blindness and shunned from society for almost a year, initially it was very difficult for Putali to come to terms with being able to see again. She gradually adjusted to her newfound vision. Catching a moment with Putali's granddaughter-in-law Kabita, she shared her happiness with the Tej Kohli and Ruit Foundation team. Watching her able to see again has made the entire trip very fruitful. The Tej Kohli and Ruit Foundation continues on its mission to screen 1 million and cure between 300,000 to 500,000 of needless blindness by 2030. As of 1st April 2022, the Tej Kohli and Ruit Foundation has cured 15,614 people of cataract blindness.